Hello guys, it's Karina and today's video is going to be a holiday makeup look. This is the first video in my holiday series this year, so I really hope that you guys are excited to watch it. So I believe this video is going up either the day before Thanksgiving or the day of Thanksgiving, so I really apologize. I did not want to overlook Thanksgiving in any way. I love Thanksgiving, but I do have a bunch of videos that I wanted to get up within the next month, and I feel like a month is a little bit too short, so that's why I wanted to start getting videos up now, and I really hope that you guys don't mind. But for this look, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get like bold eyes with like dramatic lashes and a bright red lip. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. To get started for this look, I really want my face to be hydrated because I feel like my skin's been really dry, which is why I've been like breaking out. My skin's been going a little bit crazy because of the weather. So I'm going to take some of my Fix Plus and just spray my face. Right now I am using the Cetaphil moisturizing cream, the one in the tube, and I feel like that's been really helping my skin gain that moisture back. But for a little bit extra, I'm just going to spray some Fix Plus and just kind of let that dry. I'm going to be using a matte foundation, so I want my skin to have kind of like a luminous base, so I'm going to be taking this to fill in my pores. This is the Benefit POREfessional, and I'm also going to be taking the L'Oreal Lumi primer. First, I'm going to be taking the POREfessional on the parts of my face that my pores are more emphasized. This will also kind of mattify it, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. Then I'll be taking my L'Oreal Lumi because I don't want my face to look too flat with the matte foundation. So I'll just take that on my face and then just rub this in. So if you guys need something a little bit more moisturizing, definitely use this one. So now that that is done, I'm going to be taking my foundation. This one is in the shade, like I said, 128, and I'll just be dotting this onto my face. And I want more of like a fuller coverage because I am kind of breaking out and I do have a little bit more scars than I used to. So I'll just be taking my Sedona Lace brush, just pack that into your face, and then once you're done packing it in and pushing it into your skin, you're going to buff it out. And this is actually, believe it or not, it looks a little bit lighter on camera, but it is a little bit too dark for my skin tone right now. I'm super pale, it's just because of the lighting. So I'm just going to take it down my neck and kind of just blend this in. And don't forget the parts that are on your mouth. I kind of sometimes have like little chunks of foundation here because I forget to blend it. Okie dokie, so once you're done with that, you are going to fill in your, well, this is what I like to do. I like to fill in my brows next. I'm gonna kind of just quickly go through this with you guys. I do have a full like brow tutorial. I will link it down below like always. But right now I'm just going to be lining the underneath part of my eye with the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Both of the products that I'm using from Anastasia are in the color chocolate, so I just kind of line the bottom right there. And then I will take my NYX number, I believe it's number 60, oh, number 19 brush. NYX number 19 brunch. I'm hungry, obviously. I'm taking my NYX number 19 brush with the Dip Brow Pomade and just taking that and then just filling in the tail part of my brow first, and then going directly from here to the center because I have a bunch of hair here, so I don't want to like line more of that because then it'll just get darker. So then I just take it to the front where I don't have as much and then use the leftover product just to kind of blend everything out. Next, we are going to quickly curl our eyelashes. You don't really need to curl them a lot because we are, well, I'm going to be using falsies. You don't have to. I just feel like that's what kind of makes this look, are the falsies that I'm going to be using. So basically, I'm just going to be curling my lashes a little bit just so that they blend in with those lashes when I put them on. So after you're done curling your lashes, I'm just going to be taking my LORAC Pro primer that I always use for my eyes. You can totally skip this part if you want. I'm just going to be doing this because I have really oily eyelids. But we are just going to be using a couple of shadows. We're not going to be using a ton, so you don't really need it. And plus the shadows aren't dark, so you shouldn't have any problem with creasing. So after you're done with that, I'm just going to be taking my large fluffy brush right here that I'm going to be using to set my concealer later. And I'm going to be using the LORAC Pro palette. You don't need this palette to do this look. Definitely just pull out any products that you already have. But I'm just going to be taking like this light porcelain color. It's just like a vanilla shade. And then just dusting this all over my lid. This just makes the shadows easier to blend in later. When you are blending shadows onto a cream base, it can get a little bit muddy and it won't blend out as nicely. So this is just what I like to do. Yes, like that. Okay. Next, I'm going to be taking this color called Tawny. and it's kind of like a brownish peach color. What I did the other day is I kind of tried to recreate this look without this LORAC Pro palette, and you can definitely do it. I just took my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, so take any bronzer that you have and just put that into the crease. But since I have this palette, I'm going to be using this. And I'm just taking this and I'm just going to take my Sigma, I believe this is an E40 brush, and I'm just going to be blending this into my crease. Do the same thing to the other side. This just adds a little bit of warmth to the eye because I don't want my eye to be completely blank. So I'm just taking this color to add a little bit of warmth, and it's just a really pretty peachy brown color. I'm just going to be taking this flat shader brush. This is the E60 brush by Sigma, and I'm going to be taking these two colors, Peony and Seashell, and I'm going to be mixing these two together to get my inner corner highlight color. I'm going to be putting this basically on like half my lid and then also in the inner corner. You can take any highlight that you guys have already in your makeup drawer. That'll work perfectly fine, but I'm just going to take these two colors and then just pack this onto my lid. Don't forget to put it onto the inner corners, just like in this area right here. That'll really brighten up your eyes. Once you are done with that, we're going to be taking our eyeliner. I'm taking the Kat Von D tattoo liner because it's my favorite, and line your eyes. And what I think makes this look is a winged liner, so that is what I'll be doing. It's so hard to do this without like holding my eye, but I am trying my best. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is just tightlining my eyes so that when I put the false lashes on, it just blends in really nicely. So I'm just taking my Marc Jacobs liner. I need to get a new one because I'm running out of this. This is basically all I have left. And just tightline. Alrighty, so now that I'm done with that, I am going to be taking lashes and putting them on my eyes. These are the Red Cherry number 62 lashes, and they're just very like spiky. I don't know if you guys can see that. You will see them when I put them on my eyes. I'm just going to be taking the Duo Brush On Glue. This is my favorite glue. And I'm going to be taking that, putting it onto the lash. What I like about this glue is that not only is it easier to apply to the lash, it's really easy to do like touch-ups. So like if your lash is like falling off in the like in the front or in the middle, it's so easy to just kind of squeeze this little brush tip in between and kind of fix up your lashes. So that's what I love about this glue. Alrighty, so that is one lash on, and as you can see, it makes a huge difference, and it just makes this look very, very glamorous and pretty. Alrighty, so my lashes are on. That was a lot harder to put on than I expected without tweezers, but we got them on. First, we are going to conceal our face, which is a part I forgot. Oopsies. So I'm just going to be taking my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and just concealing my under eye circles, which are very large and very dark, in my T-zone. And then I can take my Real Techniques contouring brush and just pat this concealer in. I know it's a contouring brush, but I feel like it just fits super nicely into this area. So this is just like the foundation. You kind of want to just like pat it in and then blend it out. That is the finished like highlighting thing. Then I'm just going to be taking my Laura Mercier powder. This is a translucent powder that everyone talks about. I wanted to try it because I was like, is this just hyped up or is it actually really, really good? And this powder is amazing. So I'm just going to be taking that same contour brush, dipping it into that powder, and then kind of just like swirling it into the cap, tapping the excess off, and then setting the areas of my face that were highlighted. And then just with whatever is left in that cap, I'm taking like a huge fluffy brush from Sigma. This is the large powder brush, number F30, yes, and then just setting the rest of my face. So now that my face looks a little bit pale, we are going to bronze. Actually, you know what? Let's do eyeliner first. So I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs liner and then just line the underneath part of my eye. I'm only going to line the outer half of my eye because I don't want it to look too dramatic underneath. So I'm just going to line the outer half and kind of let it fade into the middle. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking a accent brush from Real Techniques and then just dipping it into that black shadow in this LORAC Pro palette and setting that eyeliner. So after you're done doing that, you want to take your flat shader brush, dip it into those two same colors or whatever highlight that you used, and then just highlight that inner corner. And then you want to blend that into the black that we just put down. If you want it to look a little bit extra glamorous, just put a little bit more into that inner corner. I'm going to be bronzing my face because it got a little bit pale when I put on the concealer. It doesn't look as crazy as it does on camera in person, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be contouring with my favorite Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. I'm just taking the NYX number 02 brush. This is a little bit fluffier than the contour brush that I talked about in my fall video. I think it's my burnt orange makeup look, but I do like this one because it blends it out a lot better. So I'm just going to be taking this into the hollows of my cheeks and then just blending it upwards. You don't want to take it too far down because then it just kind of defeats the purpose of contouring. So just take it and then blend upwards. And I'm going to be taking a lot of bronzer because, I don't know, I just like the way that it looks. I'm putting it to the temples. And then on my forehead because my forehead's big. Then I always like to contour my nose like just a little bit. So I'll just take that bronzer onto my Sigma brush and then just put that down the sides of my nose. Then to highlight, I'm just going to be taking this seashell color on this tapered highlighter brush by Sigma. It's the F35 brush. I'm just dipping this into that color seashell. And I just think that using a highlight color that's already on your eyes, I just feel like it complements the eye look really well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just put this on the high points of my cheek. And we are going to be skipping blush today because I don't want anything to clash too much with the eyes and the lips. So once you are done with that, so we are moving on to my favorite part. The only thing that I'm kind of upset about is the fact that I lost the lip product that I wanted to use for this video. If you guys have that color, or if you guys want to purchase like a really pretty matte holiday color, go get NARS Cruella. Oh my god, it's like the most perfect red, holiday red color. But because I can't find it, I needed to go with an alternative. This is the Bite Beauty lip, what is this? High pigment pencil in pomegranate, and it's just like a bright red like this, and I'm just going to be applying this to my lips directly on it, and then if I need a little bit of help, I'll just use this little lip brush. But the only thing with this color is that it isn't matte, and it isn't as like creamy, but it'll have to do. If you want to clean up your lips just a little bit, just to make them look a little bit more defined, I'm going to be taking this brush and I'm going to be taking a little bit of my foundation. For me personally, I don't like to use like a concealer around my lips that's lighter than my skin tone, so I just like to take the foundation that I used and then just go around my lips to give that a little bit of a sharper edge. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my holiday glam look, and I really hope that this gave you some sort of inspiration as to like what you guys want to wear during the holidays. I just think this is like the perfect holiday like party makeup. If you guys do recreate this look, then send me pictures on either Twitter or tag me on Instagram. I will have all my social media links down below. And also, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, if you have not already, click that subscribe button because I'm going to be putting out a bunch of holiday videos that you guys hopefully are really excited for. And if you guys cannot see that link, like I said, link will be down below in the description box. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, spend time with your family, eat a lot, and I think that's all I have to say. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.